What's going on, everyone? MikeO back with another mail day recap. Got a pretty nice day here in southeastern Pennsylvania, so I figured I'd take this one outdoors, get that natural light, let the cards really pop. Got a little mixed bag of stuff. I've got group break results, got a 4 sharp corners purchase, eBay purchases, a gift from a fellow YouTuber, and a mystery pack. So I'm going to share all this with you and then maybe give a few thoughts on the upcoming National. So let's jump right into the cards. And first up, we've got a gift from my buddy Aaron. His YouTube handle is Jones Nation, and he sent me this Spencer Howard auto. This is from the Bowman Mojo Master Blaster Mega Boxes. It's a Mega Box, but it's that Mojo refractor. They're really cool. Don't know a tremendous amount about Spencer Howard, but that's definitely a cool one for the PC. It's always neat to collect some of the prospects and kind of, you know, a few years down the road when they do hit, when they make an impact in the major leagues. It's really cool. So that is really nice. Thank you very much, Jones Nation. I absolutely appreciate that. Got an eBay purchase. Yankees fans won't like this one too much. Sonny Gray. He has been having a rough season. I picked this one up because, well, it's an Allen and Ginter. Needed a Ginter for the PC. This is out of Archive Signature Series from last year, and it was rather cheap, so I just snagged it at the last moment and figured I'd add it to the Ginter PC. So it's a nice one there. I am going to work on that Ginter video that I've been promising people where I show off that collection. I'm actually still waiting for a few more to come in that I'm having slabs. So once they come in, I'll be able to make that video. It's a little Chase Utley rookie card, signed. Doesn't look great there. Looks all right in person. I mean, it is obviously a little bit of a darker card, but got that one real cheap, so I will send that in to get that slabbed. Got another Hoskins out of Inception. This is just the base rookie. Well, I guess it's not the base, it's the red parallel of the rookie, but you know, the color red, that darker red, looks really good with that Phillies uniform. The Inception base cards are awesome looking, so pretty nice one there. That was pretty cheap on eBay. Let's get into the slabs next. This one is actually an eBay purchase. You vintage guys will like this one, in 1952 Bowman. Really nice one there. I'm getting really into the early 50s Bowman cards. I've been trying to pick up some of the Ashburns, Phillies Hall of Famer. You know, I remember him as a broadcaster when I was a kid, but obviously I would always hear about what a great player he was, and then you've seen some shows and documentaries, DVDs on him, stuff like that. So Richie Ashburn, beautiful card there. It's a 52 Bowman. As you can see, it is an excellent 5. So beautiful looking card there. Now to a modern slabbed card. It's a Jorge Alfaro rookie auto from Finest last year, PSA Gem Mint 10. Honestly, this was really cheap on eBay, and I threw a super low ball offer just to kind of get a feel for it, and ended up getting it, so whatever. Alfaro's been solid this year. He's got a hell of an arm behind the plate. Little inconsistent at the plate. Does have tremendous power if he can kind of become more selective. But hey, the Phillies are playing well, so I'm just enjoying the heck out of the season so far. A few more random slabs here. Let me show the next Phillies one. It's a Gem 10 Ginter through the years insert of Mike Schmidt. Honestly, there's a pretty good chance I have this card. I can't remember, but if you can get a PSA Gem Mint 10 for like under $7, to me, it's well worth it. That was from 4 Sharp Corners. I also picked up this Ginter baseball highlight sketches, PSA Gem Mint 10 of Ken Griffey Jr. Love these old sketch cards. I wish they would make these in Ginters again. It's a beautiful card, looks nice slabbed again, really cheap. Just thought it would look cool in the collection. And then I've got a Jeter from 2014. It's just a base Ginter card. Obviously, it's like a $1 box card. But in a PSA Gem Mint 10, it wasn't all that pricey, and just think it looks great slab. So try and add some cool stuff to the slabbed collection when I can. I also picked up this Tom Brady rookie card. This is the Fleer from 2000. It's the dual, but it's a Mint 9. Not too bad. His prices were a little lower lately, so thought that would be a nice little upgrade for the collection. I think the best I had was an 8. Then I actually picked up a few Hank Aaron's as well, but I don't have them here. I picked those up for my dad. My dad's putting together the base Topps Hank Aaron set, so I've started adding them to a registry. I don't think he knows much about the PSA registry, or quite honestly cares, but I figured it was a great way to kind of keep an inventory of what he had. So next up, got a little mystery pack purchase from my buddy Bob. Got this on one of the Facebook groups, and did pretty solid in this. Not much for my collection. Probably stuff that I'll end up moving in the off season, or during the season. Patrick Mahomes jumbo patch card out of Luminous. So it's a nice one. Obviously Mahomes has a great chance to be really good. We've got a David Johnson auto, little mini. It's a pretty cool looking card. I want to say it's out of like Topps Magic, but I might be wrong. It might be out of regular Topps. They might not have made Magic that last year. Decent card. This was the big hit. Joe Namath relic auto. It's a printing plate, so obviously a 1 of 1. It's kind of neat. I mean, honestly, I think the card would look better if it was just a regular card and not the printing plate, but just my opinion. And then this has a nice patch, but Wayne Gallman, little patch action there. So, neat little card. And then I got one baseball, and it was Don Newcomb. So that's a cool one. I'll keep the Newcomb for the PC. It's numbered to 10, so low numbering. I prefer the on-card autos, obviously, but that's a decent card. It doesn't look too bad, so I'm likely to keep that one for the PC unless I can upgrade it at some point. And then the last thing I have to show card-wise is a pair of group breaks, actually. I forgot about this Inception one. Didn't do much in Inception. Got a pair of Nick Williams. So they're nice for the collection. Love the base. And then my hit, which I was lucky enough to even get a hit out of this product, but it was Roman Quinn. So if you guys watched my Inception break or listened to my recent podcast where I kind of talked about my thoughts on Inception, the product is beautiful. The cards look great. The base cards look great. If you collect a certain team or player, go out and buy the singles. They're cheap enough. They look amazing. You won't be disappointed. If you like breaking stuff, don't make Inception your choice this year, because the checklist is just so rough. You know, if you get a good price on a box, I'm not going to tell you don't have fun breaking it, but don't do a lot of it. The checklist is awful. Anyway, Roman Quinn, he is injury prone. He's consistently in the minors. The guy could be a really nice utility player in the major leagues, but he just cannot stay healthy. Shout out to Herd Fan 87 and Wesker Griff. They're both big Roman Quinn guys. And if you guys don't know, I'm a very sarcastic individual, and that was sarcasm, because we kind of laugh about Roman Quinn all the time. Anyway, the other break I was in was a case break, group break. Had the Phillies for Stadium Club, which are beautiful cards. They're like $70 to $80 right now. If you like opening stuff with like your kid, or you just like opening stuff for fun, you like the base cards, you like putting together a set or putting cards in albums, Stadium Club, beautiful this year. It can be tough to hit big autos, but I'm telling you, the base cards are stunning. The photography's great. At the very least, go out and buy a team set of your favorite team. They're freaking beautiful cards. I actually did really well in this break. I think it's like a 16 case box, so there's like 32 autos in it, so I hit 3. So I was happy about that. Hit Carlos Santana for the Phillies PC. Santana is having an excellent year for the Phillies, and you'll look at his numbers and you'll say he's hitting 217. Believe me, he's had power. His on-base percentage is like 370. He's walking. He has really helped the Phillies a lot this year. He's helped stabilize the lineup. So for a guy whose average is not very good, I'm telling you, it doesn't feel that way. He's on base all the time. Also, hit a Hoskins auto. So that is another nice one for the PC. Rhys Hoskins rookie auto. And then this is what put me in the category of crushing this case break. Hit a Power Zone auto. I think this is the gold parallel, or is it orange? Maybe orange. And that is numbered 3 of 5. 3 of 5 Rhys Hoskins auto. So definitely crushed it. That was the case hit. You know what? I'm pro group breaks. they can be a risk sometimes, but certain products like Stadium Club, I want those extra Phillies base cards that I can use for autos or helping out friends, family, giving them a team set. So to me, I was most likely going to get my value out of it regardless. All I wanted was an auto or two. I hit 3, including a case hit, so definitely did really well with that. So Stadium Club is awesome. Inception, not so much. So that is it for the cards today, guys. We're at the 10-minute mark, but just wanted to give a few thoughts on the upcoming National. It's unbelievable. It's kind of crazy to realize it's only like 3 weeks away. It's actually less than 3 weeks away. And just my personal thoughts on it. The reason I go to the National is for fun and to hang out with fellow YouTubers and friends I've made in this community from across the country over the last several years. I mean, that's like 90% of the reason I go. It's for the just the fun factor, the experience of hanging out with everyone. And everyone's gonna have different thoughts on the National. Everyone's gonna go for different reasons. I happen to live in an area where we get a few decent sized sports card shows per year and then a few smaller ones as well. But when it comes to the cards themselves, you know what? I can hit eBay all day long, 24 hours a day. I do have an LCS. You have COMC. You have just a lot of options. So cards are cool, and I will be looking for cards, of course, at the show. But honestly, if I had to break it down, it's 90% for the experience of hanging out with the community, like 9% the wow factor of walking around the National and it's like an exhibit, a museum, seeing all these cards, you know, just historical cards from the 1800s and the 1950s and Jackie Robinson cards and the Mantles and all that stuff that I can't afford, and memorabilia. It's like 9% that wow museum looking at awesome stuff factor, and then it's 1% actually going through and buying cards. That doesn't mean I'm not going to dive through some dollar boxes, $5 boxes, $10 boxes. I might look for a few cards. I'll have a list of stuff that I'm interested in, but you know what? If you're going to the National, it's all about having fun and hanging out with everyone. You know, when it comes to going there and looking to purchase stuff, you have to have a budget and you have to have in mind what you're going to spend. And that doesn't mean that you can't spend some money, of course, but you want to know what you want. A lot of the modern stuff you're going to be able to get most likely at a better price online. It's more the oddball stuff. If you do run into it, Baseball Collector was talking about, if you see a card you really want at a decent price, like buy it because it will go. And that's certainly true if you're looking for the oddball stuff. If you're looking for, you know, the stuff that's just coming out, that stuff you should have no problem being able to find. There are some good wax deals on certain products. Topps Chrome, I believe, comes out the day the National opens. So that stuff's going to be ridiculous there. That stuff will be on fire. I'm sure guys will be selling out of that. But, you know, where it's a big factor in terms of buying, in my opinion, if you're looking for super high-end stuff, of course, the National's a great place to buy it because that might be the only place you see it. But if you're there, because I know a large part of this community is they're looking for the more modern stuff or even stuff from like the 80s, 90s, the non-super rare stuff, you want to be selective with those things and just have a good time. I'm certainly looking forward to hanging out and meeting up with everyone at the National, and it should be an absolute blast. So if you guys are going, post a comment down below. All right, guys, thanks for listening to me yap for 13 plus going on 14 minutes. Hopefully you enjoyed the mail day, and I'll talk to you next time. Have a great one.
All right, we're starting?
I'm ready whenever
All right. So well. Pack 1, Topps 60th anniversary, silver pack here. 1 card.
If you look at the back, you see who it is. So
we're not gonna
feel it yourself.
Oh, I just got it. All right, what do we got here?
Sonny Jurgensen. Eagles.
Die, Eagles die.
All right, Mike, you want to go now?
No, you're doing them all both. I don't.
Oh, come on, be a man. Be a man. You're not 40 yet, right?
Not yet. No.
Be a man. You're not 40. Let's go.
Come on, Dave.
Oh. Ooh.
Oh,
That works. That works.
That works.
You're welcome.
That works. Oh my.
That merino is one of the shorter printed ones.
Boom.
Is it?
Yeah.
I'm happy.
All right.
All right, good luck.
Dan Marino.
Here comes my big kicking my freaking balls, and then I'm gonna need a beer after this.
Hard star, come on. Oh yeah, it's one of the biggest kick.
That was the one I didn't want, dude. Dwight Clark.
Sell it to Bart, dude. He'll buy that shit for like 50 bucks.
Yeah, Bart, this is coming your way, dude. Bummer. That was my kick in the balls. Thank you.